What is up, Edge Nation? Charles Weldy here.
Jake Baker here.
And we got you covered for all things football. We are getting towards the end of the NFL season, and wouldn't you know it, the Bears are out of playoff contention.
Yep.
They are struggling. We thought they'd start to turn it around a little bit. They haven't. They're going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Bengals got a little streaky in the middle of the year, and a little bit of a downturn, so we'll see what happens. Trubisky had a good game last week, kind of. Tell me about that.
Yeah, for numbers-wise, Trubisky had a decent game. Threw for a little over 100 yards, 80% completion, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. But, the one criticism that everyone's having on him is that he's not throwing the ball down the field. He's not taking as many chances as he needs to be a successful NFL quarterback. On the season, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. For me in this game, he's going to have to figure out how to throw it deep to really give that second dimension and third dimension to that Bears offense.
Really not that much better than Glennon's numbers when he was in.
Yeah. I mean, really not so far, but they got to stick with him. They put him in there early. They're going to have to stick him out, ride out the bumps, and see where they could take him.
Then on the other side, you got Andrew Dalton.
Yeah, Andy Dalton.
Pretty established.
Yeah, Andy Dalton's been an established guy, obviously. He's thrown for over 4,000 yards 2 times in his career, one of them being last season. But this season, really kind of a down season in terms of passing yards. He has 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, which isn't bad, but this year only 26,006 yards passing, which is down as far as his career. He's always been over 3,000 yards, and we don't know if he's going to even make it to that this year. So I don't know if it's the receiving core, but A.J. Green's always been a pretty consistent guy. We'll see if he can be successful in this game.
Mixon going to play?
Mixon's questionable, so we're going to see if he's going to get out there. He's been pretty good all season long, though.
All right, so Tariq Cohen's been a bright spot for the Bears. Expect that to continue this week, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Bears definitely got to get the ball in Tariq Cohen's hands. He's the one guy who, every defense is always planning for him, but he seems to always be able to make a play. He's the only guy in the NFL to have a passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and a punt return touchdown. So he's certainly a guy who can go about making plays. And they had 147 yards last week, the Bears in their total offense, which is just embarrassingly bad. So they need to find a way to get the ball into the playmakers' hands.
And the Bengals, they give up some running yards. Right?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. They're 28th in the league in rushing, and Tariq Cohen's kind of been playing that slot receiver position, but they still been giving him a couple touches out of the backfield. The Bengals are 8th in rush defense, or in pass defense, in the league. So they're pretty solid in that regard, so I'm sure they're going to try to get him some touches on the ground. And they're a little bit injured as far as Adam Jones, Vontaze Burfict, as you saw, he got injured pretty bad last week. And then Dre Fitzpatrick, a couple key guys that are a little shaken up.
How about the Bears defense? How are they looking?
Yeah, the Bears defense, like we said, they've been solid all year, but not really good at making and getting consistent turnovers. Yeah, they're kind of middle of the pack team. Started off hot at the beginning of the season, but they've kind of leveled out. A couple injuries, a couple suspensions. So, and the Bengals offense, they're 31st overall in total yards per game. Guess who they're followed closely by? 32nd worst in the NFL are the Bears. So we got a couple offenses who struggle to move the ball. But, A.J. Green having another decent season. He's had over 1,000 yards. 1,000 yards receiving every single year he's been in the league, except for last season. So he's looking to get over there again, 8 touchdowns this year. So we're going to see if he can have an impact on the game.
Now, I believe if you've been following us all season long, you'll know that we've actually only picked one game correctly, I believe. So far, we took the Niners to get beat last week. The Bears ended up losing that one. 6.5 is the spread. The Bengals are favored. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, the Bears have just looked like the way they've been playing lately, they just don't look like they're going to win a game for the rest of the season. So I'm going to have to go with the Bengals on this one. I think they're going to go with the win.
I'd like to take the Bengals if Mixon plays. He's a Sooner. I got to get his back, but I don't know if he's going to play yet or not. So I'm going to go ahead and take the homer call and take the Bears, the quasi-local team. Hopefully they'll pull this off. So who knows? When people write them off, they tend to play well. So maybe there's some reverse psychology. So, hey, don't forget, as soon as that Super Bowl is in the books, it's indoor season time. Bloomington Edge will be rolling up. Guys reporting the camp Super Bowl weekend. That first game, Sunday, February 25th. Give us a call, 484-840-3343 for your season tickets. We also have an open house here at the arena on January 11th where you can come in, pick your seats, meet our staff, meet our players. It's going to be a good time, so try and make that if you can. Charles Weldy.
Jake Baker.
And that was Football
Faster.